years, actually. What I mean to say is, I came into this business. First book I read was Ben Graham's Intelligent Investor. The next thing I read was basically Berkshire Hathaway shareholder letters, and it tells the story of Buffett buying control of a textile company and transforming it into a very valuable business over a long period of time. And Buffett's been my one of my most important heroes, certainly in business, and I would say in life. And I always sort of aspired to build a diversified holding company and turn it into valuable enterprise and have big shareholder meetings and all that kind of thing. So I've been working on this for a really long time. Now, this specific transaction, started actually again a long time ago.
Good morning. Let's get everything set up for 8:30. First off, we got our vertical line at 8:30. Then we mark off our 15-minute lows before 8:30, 15-minute highs above 8:30. London high. Asia low. See, on the daily, we've been taking out previous day high. Steadily taking out previous day high. Finally took out a swing high and went into this 4-hour gap. So we can expect a retrace. Daily gap, 4-hour gap, daily gap. Not saying we have to retrace right now, but this could be a weekly target. 18,990. Coming back 50% to continue. Don't have to, but it could be a target for the week, not for the day. Upside target for the week would be this next high. 25.50. 540, 20, 540. Equal highs. It's a clear target. Trading what we see, we're going down right now. Market retracing, looking for a level. Before we turn around and go up, we could come down and hit this 4-hour order block. 19,948. Or sweep these lows. 19,900. 19,866. We have no's at 10. Best bet right now is to wait until after 10 to wait for a setup, to look for a setup. Right now, I can say the first setup I'm looking for is my 830 play. And I'm looking for the first shift after 830 on the 5-minute. After that, I'll be waiting till 10. Right now, it's just a waiting game. I'm not trading off any of these PD arrays. I'm not doing anything. Keeping my bias neutral until they show me a direction that they want to go. Now, after 830, clearly we've been coming down all pre-market, but that could continue or that could change. First thought is I'm looking for it to continue. Trade what we see, not what we want. Oh, that was a good setup. Yep. But one thing we're not gonna do, we don't trip about missing up, missing a play. That was a possible play, but we ain't tripping about missing it. We'll stay on this 5 minute. If I'd have been on the 1 minute, I would have had more confidence in it. Gap, order block, volume imbalance. I'd had a lot more confidence in taking the trade. But I ain't tripping. Still early. A lot of time left in the day. This is what I really want to see. That's what I really want to see. I like that. They could have closed above. Should have closed above right here. Damn, they did. Sneaky. I don't like that.
Channel this done.
Gold.
I think it's the time has arrived where Greg should become
First 5 minute shift, man. Let's see what we get, man.
of the company at year end.
They gonna do it or they not. One or the
End of
other.
an era, Warren Buffett giving up the CEO reins after running
Might be a loser.
for 6 decades.
No 8:30 news.
Welcome to Squawk on the Street. I'm Carlton today with Mike Santos.
Price not in a rush to get anywhere.
David Favors at the Milken Institute Global Conference in Beverly Hills, and Kramer has the morning off. Futures ran after a 9-day
See what?
rally for the S&P. Couldn't quite get to the 200-day on Friday. But
Definitely could work though. 5 minute gap, 5 minute order block down here. Shift right here. Only thing I don't like is we reached into the 15-minute gap. I wish we would have shifted without touching the 15-minute gap. I would trust it a lot more. But it's all up to the algos now. They want to continue higher with the shift or they want to short because of the 15-minute gap. 12 minutes to the open. I ain't finna put too much emphasis on either way.
Where things stand in the macro economy right now from all three of those gentlemen, Carl, given so many different things, even in a short time between when we may have last spoken to them. Things can change, as you guys know, very quickly.
Obviously, Rowan, we cannot wait after Friday's conference call from Apollo, where they talked about sitting this one out, risk-free assets. Their chief economist, of course, continues to post almost every day about the coming wave of stagflation.
Yeah, Torsten Slok has been not shy about sort of sharing so many interesting charts as well and things of that nature, as you say. Yeah, maybe it is a time to deploy capital. It's interesting from that perspective. I'm sure John Gray as well will spend some time talking about the $177 billion in potential capital they have to deploy as well, Carl. So no shortage of topics. I don't know if they want to talk about the oil market, but that's certainly also something that I'm sure we'll hit this morning as well.
Yeah, below 56 today, getting more trims to forecast for the price of West Texas out of Goldman. There's a lot to get to. Let's talk some Buffett this morning. Of course, as we said, Berkshire Hathaway's board has acted on his recommendation, voting unanimously to name Greg Abel president and CEO effective January 1 of 26, and for Buffett to remain chairman. Of course, Mike was there over the weekend. That must have been something to watch.
For something that was at least to a large degree expected, it was still pretty jarring and dramatic the way that he did it in the final couple of minutes of the meeting, and really kind of fascinating just to see this moment that he chose to do it. Now, whether it was intention or whether it was happenstance, the stock had ramped to an all-time high. It's outperformed the S&P just on a year-to-date basis by more than 20 percentage points. It's been this massive recognition of not just the defensive qualities of the company and the capital allocation acumen, but also just this constellation of businesses that he built and the whole thing and how it sustains them. Now it's the big question of, does it live beyond him? It's his company as CEO for another several months. It's been my sense for a while, I tried to make the case that whether tacitly or strategically, he's been setting up this company with $350 billion in cash right now to have maximum flexibility when it's handed off to the next leader. And that's where it is. Now, the question is, what gets done with it? I talked to a lot of investors in Berkshire Hathaway, and there's a real split between those who say,
10 a.m. news, nothing I like yet. Coming from the mentor. Pretty much what I already said. So that's good. I like when he come on and say something and I'm already thinking. That's good. I know one thing I do like. I like that we back above 2005. Can we stay above? And at least go to midnight, or at least go to 2028. 2028, at least. At least. I need some more coffee. 8 minutes. Be right back. 8 minutes. Still playing. Still playing. It's a toss-up. On the one, it's a toss-up. Swing low.
Y'all think we're gonna drop that to open?
We got news at 10. Based off the 15-minute structure, we still bearish. It ain't close above 2020. I mean 20,000, 020. It just leaked that 20 high on the 15 minute. You look to do the 8:30, look to the left, we got London highs up there, we trading below midnight. So it's possible we can go back higher. We trading inside the 4-hour gap.
Yeah, we got a 1 hour gap up there too.
Yeah, we traded in the 4 hours.
Yeah. This thing can be a market
Then I told you you can come back to that weekly down close again. And that's just what we traded back to. You had it marked up and it's right in the 4 hour. We still got that 4 hour, this down candle on the 4 hour. And so at this time, like you basically waiting on 15 minutes to set up to go back up. From trading 4 hours this side. It's basically a low that it's making. And then it didn't close below the green candles on the 4 hours. So you can catch, retrades, but the real move is still bullish. In my opinion. That's time. That's why we're waiting for another time. Yeah. We got 1 minute marker open. We on news on 10. So we trying to get to the big people right in the mind. And there's no rush for this market open and wait for 10.
Can they do it? Push up, push up, push up. Push up for your boy. Push up for your boy. Push up for your boy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Only thing is where they gonna start. Push up for your boy. We knew this was coming. Only thing is where we gonna stop. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna stop midnight here. Or can we get to London? I want London. I'm in it. Take me to London, please, sir. Please, sir, take me to London. Oh, come on, come on, come on. They went to the first high. Come on, man. Keep going. Man, they stopped at the first high. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Could get bad for me right here. Damn, I was almost there. Keep going, man. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Ain't nothing but a retrace. Keep going, buddy. Keep going, buddy. We still in here. Take us to midnight. Take us to midnight, man. We still here. Trying to pass this combine over here. Got $25 away from passing. They pull it back on. Let's go back and get that. We got $25 away from passing this combine. And they pull it back on us. Can we go back and get that, please? Man, they gonna do that. Y'all can at least go get midnight. Did we close above right here? Yes, we did. Come on, man. Let's go. We can go do that. I'm still here. I ain't shaking. We still here. Take me a little bit higher. A little bit higher. We almost there. Here we go with the games. Come on with the games, sir. Oh, why I'm pushing. Come on, NQ. You gonna let YM push like that? Come on, NQ. Come on, NQ. Push, baby. Push, baby. Push, baby. You can go get that other high. Let's go to 2077. 2077. We can do that. We can do that. Look at YM pushing. ES trying. We can do a little bit more than that. Come on, yo. We just need a little bit more. Just a little bit more. We can do a little bit more. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Almost done. Almost. Come on. Push. Push. Look at where we at. 15-minute gap. Killing me. 15-minute gap. Killing me. I'm going to have to get it on the next trade. Because they playing. They playing. Come on, 5 minutes. Come on, come on, come on, 5 minutes. Let's go. Come on, 5 minutes. Give it to me. Give it to me. $40 left. Give it to me. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'm $6 short. I pressed the close button instead of the sell button. I'm $6 short. Come on, man. Jeez. $6. $6. I'm gonna quit playing with it, man. Jeez. I pressed the wrong button. I'm $2 away from passing this combine. $2 away from passing the combine, and I pressed the wrong button. Come on, man. All right. We still in the PAs. We still up in the PAs. What a man. 4 contracts. All right, let me sell 2 right here. Sell 2. Where we at? Can we get to midnight? 56. Can we get to midnight, please? I'll get out at 50. And then I'll say the rest London high. Can we get to midnight, please? Without the retrace, please. That's all I want. Just get to midnight, please. Without the retrace. Can we do it? They don't want to do it. Come on, can we do it? Can we get to midnight without the retrace, please? It's 9:36. We 6 minutes into this thing, man. 6 minutes into this thing. Let's go. Push. Let's go. Push. Push. Let's go. Push. For the PA. For the PA, let's push. Uh-oh, something wrong. What my thing? Hold on, man. What's going on here? Oh, man, look at this crap. Oh, they're trying to ruin me. They're trying to ruin me. Copier issues. All right, I got my 250. I took off that contract. We got one contract left. Let's cover the entry. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. London high is 2098.75. Can we get London high before 10 o'clock? Can we get London high before 10 o'clock? That's all I want. That's all I want. I got 200 locked in on the PAs. I'm up another 84 unrealized. I'm gonna lock in. I'm up $250. Let me lock in 25 points. Can I lock in 25? Lock in 25. I'm choking her, but I'm gonna leave here with something. That. Can we get to midnight, please? I don't want to get out. I don't want to get out with this 15-minute gap. Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't want to get out. I don't want to get out. Because I know you can go to midnight. I know we can get midnight. 15-minute BPR, everything lined up smooth. Everything lined up smooth. What we doing? What we doing, people? What we doing, people? Go get midnight. Quit playing with me. Not today. What we got? I'm out. I'm all out on the PAs. All out on the PAs, $258. $258 in the combine, $320 in the combine I was trying to pass. I went a little heavier in that one. Top step PA, I'm still in one contract. I let one off. I'm out. That was a nice trade, man. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. I had to hold through this mess right here, but it was cool. Stop loss below the swing low. Entry at the 5-minute shift. First 5-minute shift at the 8:30. They gave us this target. They gave us CE of the 15-minute gap. We went all the way through the 15-minute gap. Okay, 3 points from midnight. I put my target at 2050 right here. Take me out. So I ain't got to deal with them last couple points they taught me on Friday when they went 5 points from my target. That was the first good first trade of the day. Great first trade of the day. Didn't get the profit I wanted in top step because I was holding, getting a little more risky. Did great over here. I did very well over here. Can't believe I pressed close when I tried to sell one contract though. $4 away from passing the combine. Catch it on the next trade. First 5-minute shift after 10 o'clock. That's what I'm looking for. Throwing that out there. And as I throw that out there, past performance does not guarantee future results. Keep that in mind. I'm not responsible for your losses. What up, Sam? You bullish or biased, man? What you got going on? What you looking at? Let me know. I took my first trade. I'm chilling. I got 18 minutes. Calm down. Let my dopamine calm down. Got a woosah. Let it go. Let it go. Get back, relax, chill out. Go get my coffee. Came back to the 5-minute order block, but look how deep they went. 2010, 85, that's 15, 25 points. I could have took that. 2 micros, 40-point stop. I could have took that. Definitely could have took that. And it's the same thing that happened last week. I got out because of what I saw on the 1 minute instead of letting the 5-minute candle close. But that was a deep retrace trying to let that 5-minute candle close. I still would have been in. Stop below here. I never moved my stop except for when I locked in on that side. I still could have took this trade. But chilling. I'm cool. Let's see. 2 micro, 40-point stop. Still targeting midnight. And London highs. Got to get hit first. 1 by 1. Midnight, 47, 67, 88. Could have took that. Smart man right there, man. You Sam, you trade ICT? What you trade? Strat, indicators, ICT. Man, I could have took this trade. Propulsion block. It's an order block inside of another order block. I ain't tripping. Caught our first trade. We caught our first sell. Everything played out good. Monday is a good day. First trade of the week. Set up work. Didn't get the target I wanted, but we hit a target. Oh, bro, say ICT. Okay. All right, we locked in, bro. Yeah, we locked in. Ain't gonna be no confusion. And bro, say he bullish. I know exactly why you bullish. Shouldn't be no confusion over here. Took out London lows and we can go. Five-minute bullish. Order block. Expansion. Retrace. Close above. Order block. Expansion. Retrace. Close above. Expansion. Retrace. Close above this. With this counter. This is an entry. I don't like this entry, but that is an entry. See what that look like on the one. BPR gap. 13 minutes. It's a entry. It's a scalp, but I wouldn't take it. This 15-minute gap is less important now.
So where is it showing you the shifts? What's the fractal showing? Oh, this what you're reading. Oh, so you're supposed to be able to short from the red boxes or something?
Yeah, so if you look at the, they look at the, so for the 15 minutes, you look at the 4 hour. This is my 4 hour.
Oh, you got the gap there.
So this is this way.
Mm-hmm.
So the fractal works by they're expecting on this third candle for this bigger distribution phase that it'll push down, which I already did.
Dang, boy. I did the same thing I did Wednesday and Thursday.
Down to the next block. So it would make this swing here. Then on the third candle, you form a right block, so you then definitely gotta wait for 20 inches where this quarter block gap, something that works for you, and then that'll be a trigger to short.
I let this retrace take me out of the trade.
The goal I took was the trade I took today was on gold. Like,
So if you let this take you out the trade, you gotta wait on it to close above here to continue.
with a 15-minute fractal.
Would have had more confidence that this candle would have closed above. But at the same time, coming into the macro, 20 seconds.
See? But you expected this to be a swing. So after close of this candle, it closed inside of this candle, and created a CID. So it broke this.
Let me. I made money over here.
This would to come inside
Take
this candle in general. So then they
my PAs off the copy.
and then,
I take another trade over here. It's only gonna be combines.
I'm sure it is. And they have like targets you want to hit.
Combines only. If I take another trade over here.
They're expecting a swing to be made, so you're getting in on the swing to whatever direction that you can focus on a high time frame. So there's a 4-hour swing there. You hold a little bit longer.
Copy it put me in a short.
You wait for that third candle
End up losing about $40.
swing and they got each trade that is
So I need a clean setup at the 10 o'clock.
market maker model in the first stage.
$50 in the combine, and that's a pass on that one. $1,000 in the other combine to complete that one. I still gotta catch a trade on top step, man. I ain't tried to hold for midnight and let the retrace take me out.
If this becomes a swing.
No, right. So I'm saying, like, so that great. I think I see it on the thing. It's telling you, like, if they come back right, it should shorten it or something. Like, but I don't know.
I mean, you don't have to follow it to the T. It just gives you some type of representation of where they expect the market to go, especially if it's bearish.
Nasty. Bro say Venom. Bro, I don't know nothing about Venom, man. I'm when ICT gave that lecture about stop trying to chase the new shiny objects, man. That's when I decided to go with what I know. I mean, he gave that gray pool thing last week. I ain't even interested. Venom, not interested. I know what you're talking about, the Wicks, though. Turn around. I don't even want to study it, bro. My stuff work. I got about 3-4 things that I look for throughout the day. They work majority of the time. I'm cool on the Venom.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, like.
But one thing he did say last Saturday on Twitter Space, he said that he gave a detailed definition of like what to look for in the morning on the 15 second. And he said once you see it on the 15 second, it evolved to the 1, and then evolved to the 5, and then evolved to the 15. So I do want to do a deep dive, back testing that, because it's pretty much what I'm already doing. It's just instead of starting on the 1 or the 5, you start on the 15-second and let it evolve. And he say once you keep watching it, keep seeing it, you will see a pattern that will unlock a lot of stuff. So that's probably the next rabbit hole I'm gonna go down, but I'm good with what I got.
No, I know the time and relax. I don't really want to look at it. Like, so am I, you know what I'm saying? Like, where is it telling you? Like, when this video,
6 minutes. Tap midnight. My mind frame in here, I was like, I'm gonna let all this happen. Start off below the low. I'm holding for my target. It came a few points away from the target. Gave a deep retrace where it looked like a shift on the 1. Came all the way back and hit my target. Same thing they did Friday. Same thing they did Friday. I had held for over an hour trying to get my target. Got 5 points away. Retrace, make me think it's a shift. Come right back, get my target. And more. Nigga falling for the okie doke. Okie doke, man. Ooh, look at, oh man. Come on, man. Same thing Friday. Same thing Friday, man. Look at YM.
So now I broke the CID. So once it's closed above here,
Dow making it known. Close above on the hour. We're gonna get a close above this one, but we need a close above this to be sure.
This is now candle 1.
1 minute need to close above this on the hour.
to retrace somewhere inside of this box.
Actually, they don't need to, but I would like for them to.
I just gotta wait for candle 3. At least that's what
What was that?
what it stepped into.
2062.
You say, hold on, that's 1 and 2.
2062, 1 minute, 15 seconds.
Candle 2 is about to close inside of candle 1 in the next
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Mhm.
Now you wait for candle 3 to retrace, and it'll. Oh no, this is the 1 hour. This is the 1 minute. I gotta go for 15 minutes.
Damn. 30 seconds.
Yeah, this is candle 1. Here. Candle 2. Close above it or inside of it. That candle 3 is gonna retrace. Put me down. You want it inside.
I thought you said one of my first trades on lock.
The TND was formed here.
First trade I took that morning was one.
So you gotta divide that up.
Man. Oh, man, look at that. Volume imbalance. Look how they run into my target without me. Again. Lightning highs without me. This was kind of violent, but I really could have held all of this and never been stopped up. We can continue like we've been continuing and going and take out previous day high. YM already did it. Can't call tops, can't call bottoms, so we're going to continue doing what we've been doing until we don't. Take out previous day high. Now where do they want me to get in? First 5-minute shift at the 10 o'clock. And they know I'm not going to get in right up. What's the range? High time frame range. What's the range? Are we still in discount? We are still in discount below 122 for this range. Discount. Take all my targets. I felt like the day could have been. Just hold that thing, man. You got scared at the last minute. This wick round. Gave me a chance to get back in right here at my original entry. What was that? No, it wasn't. I got in here. Ooh, silver bullet.
stop in the right spot and just bleed through.
Oh man, I gotta let me tap in my homeboys, man. Tap in with the bros so I can let them know. Yo, yo.
Yo, where we going?
I had to wait after 10 to tap in with y'all, man. I ain't need no outside interference on my 8:30 play.
You got it? You caught it?
Yeah, I caught it.
All the way to the
You just said
I tried to hold it.
8:30 you played all the way out.
Oh yeah, it played all the way out.
I think came back a couple of times though. You had to hold that bitch.
Yeah, I held through 9:30. I got in. Let's see, when we shifted above at 20:05.25, I got in there. Held through that whole consolidation in the 5-minute gap and rolled it up.
Right now I'm waiting at 44 to see if it's gonna come back, tap me in, and then go back and retake those highs up there.
Yeah, but that wick, man, Mark, I did the same thing I did Wednesday. I let that wick on the 9:40 candle, 5-minute candle. I was looking at the 1 minute, so I got out off that wick. All it did was come to the order block and kept going. But my target was midnight in London High.
Push. Push, 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 push.
I heard y'all kept talking about it, so I was like, man, let me get on and let them know. You already know I caught it, played out. Just had to hold through the open. One thing I was thinking about, though, I ain't say it out loud, but I was like, you know how Friday usually leave you, and last Friday didn't do that. So I was like, what if they gonna do that? I wonder if they're gonna do that today. How they just open and just go. That's what I was betting on. That's what I was hoping on. That's what I got. But that 9:40 retrace.
Shit, retrace, man. Retrace. I was trying to buy it right there too. It just came back twice.
I know y'all had a feeling. I ain't gonna say I know. I was like, but I know if I get on with the bro, they're gonna be like, wait after 10. We got news at 10. I'm like, nah. Let me stay by myself so I can take my setup, catch y'all after 10. Or we might get a shift down. I took one high. First shift after 10. Like I said, we've been taking previous day high lately though, so we're gonna do what we've been doing. Previous day high, but we'll see. Five-minute order block been holding up though.
You'll peek that dump what the indicator said? It said enter right there.
Right there off the 5-minute OB, huh?
This green box right here, it said enter right here.
Ain't that
Jeremiah
something?
is the indicator.
Ain't that something? order block with the gap. Keep going up.
Damn, gold is just going to the moon.
Yeah, I looked at gold this morning. That thing was straight up.
Yeah, it's still going straight up. It might be the first part of the swing point on the monthly to go down. The month just started, but we'll see.
Can't time the top though. I mean, don't be trying to call the top. It can show you up. Take it up. ICT say the first presented favor gave about inside the VI loan entry. And lucky run to the 15-minute buy side at the sell side rate. You just pretty much talking about what I did. Target to 100. Yep, that was my target, London High. Bro, I came $6 away from passing one of these combines, and she retraced. Matter of fact, no, she didn't. I tried to. I was in with 5 contracts. I was $6 away, so I was gonna let one off, and I ended up closing the trade right before she pushed for the points I needed. Damn, bro, say you bearish now, man. You gotta. I don't know. All right, I see on the one why you would be.
Here I come. Really, Jimmy? I'm back. Wednesday.
1 minute left on the 15-minute candle. Short might have just been a scalp.
Stay. Stay. My business. Stay. 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 Stay.
I don't want this one break. Delay. I'll see it as a short now.
I can see a reason to look down. Any 5-minute gaps below. And they close that. That's over. No gaps. Five-minute gap there. Yeah, I wouldn't let that liquid make me think bears right now. I can see the idea of forming, but too early. Let's see. We ran up, took out a high time frame, bust up, came down, shifted on the one, came back in the gap. We need to close a blow here. And then they came back and closed above here. They did. Equal. If I can see it both ways, typically I'll wait, but right now we're in a buy model on the 5. They got to show me something that this is over. This wick just means we took out liquidity. I don't mean it's over. Down close candle supporting price on the whole ride up. Down close candle supporting price. It's a buy model on the 5. Can't look short.
I'm going up.
You're using the lowest time frame to.
Which one was the right one? Which one was COD?
Still looking up. Closed above.
Oh, yeah, look at the one.
Everything back in line. 5 minute, 15. 15-minute bullish. Closed above all this. Came back and retested. 1 hour shifted right here. We can come back to this order block and gap, keep going, or continue from here. 4 hour, retrace into a 4 hour gap. All time frames tell me up. Look up. And can't forget, cannot forget about 2,533.
I'm going down. You
Could turn around here, but I like to see us take out these equal highs before we start looking down. That's what I would like to see. Man, 10 o'clock. I thought I'd be done took my second trade by now. 10 o'clock. We did not get a shift, so we're looking for a continuation. Until we get a shift on the 5, we're looking for a continuation. Came back to the order block. I should have took that. 40-point stop. I could have been good. Hopefully they give me a setup I like before lunch. I could say I'm done for the day, but nah, man, we got 2 hours. I'm done for the day and 2 of my PAs. Still got a combine I'm trying to pass. Still got to put some more money in this top step. I ain't being greedy, but damn. And I know that's an entry, but they know I don't like that. Donald Trump just posted his meme coin. Tell you, boy. See, Donald Trump just posted his meme coin on Twitter. Trump Trump Gala Dinner, May 22nd. And posted his little thing, meme coin. See that mess? That's why I don't like that entry. That's a scalp. It's not for me. What the 1 minute say they gonna shift? 1 minute gave a shift here. I ain't trust it. Show it to me again. You shifted once, I saw it, but I don't trust you. Show it to me twice, I might trust you. Target would be equal lows at 966 if that's what they want to do, but I ain't that bearish. I don't have to be right either. Do not have to be right to make money in this game. just need to be right for a moment. Could look at that like a shift on the one, but they been nasty with it today. You gonna shift, close below. Not equal. Open at 51.75. Close at 51.75. I pass. I'm not in here. I ain't trying to be guessing. 4 minutes on the 15-minute. They gonna create a swing high. Marty, you still looking up or down?
Kind of looking down right now because of the 1 minute it closed, left the gap until it closed back above them down candles that left the gap at 106. You kind of looking bearish, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's just in limbo right now. Like, cause if you do take a trade to go high, you got to put it on the 5 minute. Like your stop got to go at the lows because we is trading the 5 minute gap. Bullish. You like I said, you gotta probably put your stop below 2007, 20,007 if you gonna try and buy this up, bro. Like, but I'm bearish right now though, just off the 1 minute structure.
Right. Yeah, sound this where it's at right now, especially if you trade ICT, you probably like me. I can see it both ways, bro. And when I can see it both ways, I just chill. Like, I ain't come here to gamble. I can see why you're looking short. And I also see, like, until they really prove it, I'm gonna continue with my initial bias based off the 9:30 and the 8:30 shift. 9:30, 5 minute was looking like a buy model. Now we playing. So I'm chilling. Now we did this close below right here, so this could have been mentorship model right here. Here go your silver bullet. It gave you some money. I felt like it was a scalp. That's why I came higher. If they'd have closed below right here and really showed that they closed below without taking this low, I probably would have took this. But that little, like this closure below right here, now I'm thinking, yo, we can go down. New 30-minute candle, 15-minute candle, new 5-minute candle in 40 seconds. Just wait. Or not. What up? See how they playing? Won't play with me. How they do this close below, and then they gonna close above 5 seconds. Now you bear, they should drop right here. If we want to go down, they should drop right here. Everything lined up to drop right here if you want to go down. This candle right here should do it. Or the next one. I might just play some music and sit on the sideline. I don't know. This is a signature right here. We close below this 5-minute candle. Close below this candle. Came back to CE of the body. That could give us a drop. Still got this order block though. Yeah, I can see a retrace. They can also play. Look at all these swing low. Swing low, swing low, swing low. Equal. No bias, neutral right now. Two-minute close below here. Move that. Close below here. Go on and drop now. Five minutes. What the mags doing? Better up. Video playing. Netflix up. No, Netflix down. Microsoft up. Tesla dumping. Apple dumping. VIX is at 23. Amazon. It's a mixed bag. Alphabet, Meta, Microsoft. Everything else weak. Dow holding. Don't want to drop. Did they do it when I said it? I said this candle should do it. Or the next one. Go on and do it to him. All right, first 5-minute shift after 10 o'clock. Just don't like how they did it. And then look at the range. It's tight ass range. We already passed 50%. This could be the short though. Right there at the red line. Oh, look at it. That could be the short right at the red line. No heat. These candles ran and took out the high, turn around, close below. 10 points, no heat. Marley, y'all see the short at 33? 32? Next macro. Ooh, snap. I think I really I'm anxious to take a trade right now because I know we don't have news tomorrow. So I know tomorrow might be nasty. Might not trade. That's why I'm anxious to take another trade. I really need to chill out. That's what I need to do. This range so small. They ain't give us nothing to play with. What is this? A 145-point range on NQ. That's nothing. That's an accumulation day. It'll probably be an inside day. Without calling tops, still got to expect us to take out previous day high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've been taking out previous day high for the last 10 days. Ooh. Nasty. Nasty. Well, I might be done. They getting nasty, dog. This little ass range. It's NQ, man. You gotta give us like a 300-400 point range to play with. It's too tight. Too tight. And look at ES, man. ES ain't playing. ES trying to get somewhere. Look at this mess. ES and boy, they got somewhere to be. Dow moving like she got somewhere to be. Today. Damn. Was I on the wrong instrument? ES did exactly what she was supposed to do. 8:30. 8:30. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, we shifted above this order block here. Shift with the gap and OB. Entry at 68. 6 points of heat. ES was clean. This is slapping. .300 range. That's something to work with. Still in discount. Just slapping. And Q ain't in no rush. Running high. Yes, above.
How y'all doing over here today?
Just realizing I should have been trading ES instead of NQ.
Yes, sir. I'm definitely.
I was waiting on you. I was looking for you. I said, I know Sean and ES. ES way cleaner.
Yeah, she
way clear. It's clear direction. I can clearly see where she wants to go or what she's reaching for. But you gotta use YM and ES to determine where NQ trying to go, because she ain't in NQ ain't in no rush to go anywhere. Based off the other indices I'm looking up. But the way NQ lagging got me feeling like I'm done for the day.
Yeah, like the RTH gap and Asian highs up there. That's a reach target, but the closure of the gap and high.
Asia high, oh shit, yeah. And a new week opening gap.
It's bonus shot because of the 1 minute now. Now I switched it, you know what I'm saying? You close the button down, candles on the 1 minute. We should go and get those highs now. And then on the 15-minute chart, shit, we just came back to the first presented gap, bullish and bearish.
Sunday. Forgot all about that, fellas, man.
What happened?
Forgot about the N-word.
Oh, yeah.
Above. Now it makes most sense to go up. If you're trying to go up in NQ, just know you in the lag, or you in the weakest link. Trying to go up.
Mm-hmm.
So her retrace is being nasty. Today would have been the day to trade YM. You had no worries. No worries on YM. $50 from passing this combine. I'm trying to take one trade and pass it. I ain't trying to gamble. I ain't trying to jig it. I need one solid setup. $50. Pass it. Really, if I could just look for a scalp, I could go in and get it. Volume imbalance entry.
You can scalp it right now.
Right now, up here.
Hell yeah, you know where it's going. But I mean, like you said, it's kind of tough. But I mean, yeah. You can only assume it wants some Asian high.
Yeah. They put me in a damn, because of the copier, they put me in I was $6 away from passing it. And then they put me in a short while the market was going up. I think I had closed. I was closing some other stuff, and they put me in a short on that one. So now I'm like $45 away from passing it. If I was still less than 10, yeah, I probably would have just tried to jig a quick scalp, get them $10 or $50. You know what can happen when you're $50 away from passing. $50 can turn into a band.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get $50. That shit could turn into a band. If you're not patient, discipline, and taking textbook plays. 1 minute on the 5. Close the bud is down. Close the candle. Keep going up.
Looking at that same thing on the 1 minute. That's why I was like, shit, you could probably put that right there.
Yeah, so
Looking at the 1 minute.
show me on the 5, and then I'll trust the 1. Personally, for me.
Did James get on today?
I ain't seen him.
I need to check on my mans.
Yeah, check on him now. Check on him. Yeah, I forgot we got everybody number shit. Somebody check on him. 1 minute closed above. 5 minute did not. Give me something I can trust on the 5. ESYM. 5 minute. Ain't no question about where they trying to go. Macro. I'll wait for the next hour to give me a setup on the 5. Patience, discipline, textbook play. Un momento. NQ is the weakest link in this up move. Look at YM. You just get in YM and press buy. That might be what I need to do. So go to YM and press buy. She ain't playing. I wonder why somebody must have beat Ernest or something in the Dow. Cause Apple ain't doing this. Turn on the news, man. Who got the Dow pushing like this?
I'll give it to you.
Sure. Started the week with a lower open, although Dow's just gone positive. S&P managed to erase a little bit more than half of its losses for the moment. We got that ISM services prices paid a new cycle high, highest since January of 2023. And watch the long bond yielding 483 this morning. That's up about 40 basis points in just the past month alone. When we come back, more from Milken, moments away with the Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and FCC Chair Brendan Carr as Money Movers begins right after this.
Down close order blocks. Down close candles holding up price. YM already above. Already above. You're going to 506.
Now,
Good Monday morning. Welcome to Money Movers. I'm Carl Quintanilla. I'm live at Post 9 of the New York Stock Exchange. Sarah Eyes is live from the Milken Institute Global Conference in Beverly Hills. Sarah, it's already been a busy morning. What else is coming up?
Big lineup ahead, Carl. We will be joined by the Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, this hour on all things policy. He's giving a speech right now. He'll come talk to us exclusively right after that. Plus, another key member of the administration, the FCC chairman, Brendan Carr, Emmanuel Roman, the PIMCO CEO on market volatility. Big hour straight ahead.
Anytime market bid, or once again, the dip getting bought. Dow's now up 50 points. S&P down about 19 as opposed to the earlier 50 plus. Watching bonds, though, as we mentioned, the ISM services came in fairly steady, but it was prices paid, the highest since January of 23, that has the 10-year and the 30-year yield on the move higher.
We'll stay on the markets, Carl, because joining me first here on Money Movers, we've got Manny Roman, the CEO of PIMCO. PIMCO oversees more than $2 trillion in assets under management. It's great to see you again here at
Thank you
Milken.
for having me.
So Carl was just saying that this morning. Services are better.
I got the combine complete. They snatched back when I hit close.
An inflation flare-up.
But I think we're gonna
I need $13, man. Dang. I did what I said, man. I went to YM. Went to YM and bought it off the order block. Shit. They gave me what I needed and pulled back.
And Q giving to you right now.
Yeah.
Close the border, green candles, and give you a retrace to go ahead and take this 15-minute high again, probably.
Yeah, but the
Maybe,
YM ain't giving all them retraces. YM going. I guess they all doing it now, but YM clearly close above. NQ playing. Spy
She
trying.
bullshitting up here a little bit.
Yeah, she playing. Closing below the down candles. Playing. YM ain't doing none of that. YM in straight go mode. Straight buy mode. Come get you some. Hey, man, that's crazy.
YM on previous week high.
That's crazy. 34. But I got the copy on. 34, 32. Okay. Well, why ain't make no money over there? 258.
Yeah, the NQ came back into the 5-minute gap. The ES didn't. So we should keep going higher, bro. Mm-hmm. Yep, there you go. Then I got a 182. That's the daily open. So right now, all this is wick. If we get above 182, that's the daily candle will be green again. But right now it's a down candle. So this could be potentially this could be our wick that we trade. That's buy up right now is the wick for us to go bullish.
Can the lagger become the leader? That'll be nice. Can the lagger become the leader? And we at the top of that volume imbalance again. 11 o'clock. You know I hate her. If there's a macro I don't like, look at it. If there's one macro I do not like, it's at 11 o'clock.
Got to stay below the green candles on the one.
Hey, man, good day, Sam. I'll see you tomorrow, bro. $11 nasty sucker. I passed this. I hit my target twice. Every time I close, they snatch back. I saw 53,000 twice. Snatch back every time. 11 o'clock. Is that the wick for the hour? To keep going? Should get to 23 at least, huh?
And you're 50-50 on recession, right? Slightly above 50, that's right. Slightly above 50. Okay, Manny, it's great to catch up with you. Thank you. Some of the investment opportunities you guys see at PIPCO. Manny Roman, who is the CEO of PIPCO. Our coverage from the Belkin Conference continues after a quick break. First, FCC Chairman Brendan Carr is with us. Questions recently arising over the agency's use of power to investigate news organizations of DEI and other issues. We're going to get into all of that and the future of M&A in this administration. Plus, U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent speaking right now, just behind me in that room at the Belkin Conference. He's going to join us exclusively right after that speech. We're going to talk tariffs, we're going to talk taxes, deregulation, and more. We'll be back after a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
Now the one shifting. She's shifting. Shifting right into a 5-minute gap.
Welcome back to Money Movers, from M&A to DEI policies to news investigations into a number of media companies. The FCC has made its mark on the industry in the first 100 days of the Trump administration. So what can we expect? Here with me now at the Milken Conference is FCC Chairman Brendan Carr. Mr. Chairman, it's good to have you.
Yeah, good to be with you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. It has been an active 100 days for you. You become somewhat of a lightning rod in the media industry. How do you approach the job, your role, your mandate differently than we've seen the FCC in the past?
Yeah, well, the good news is I've been at the FCC since 2012. I've been general counsel of the FCC before that, so I'm very familiar with how the agency operates. And that's helped us hit the ground running from day one. Look, President Trump has been very clear. He wants America, its companies, to be investing here and building here. That's the agenda we've been running. As you noted, just over 100 days, we've been taking quick action, everything from helping to unleash high-speed internet builds to making progress on spectrum, national security. We've launched probably the biggest deregulation initiative in the agency's history. We just proposed to close 2,000 open proceedings at the FCC. So we're moving quickly. We want people to invest. We want people to build in America.
But what gets the most attention in some of these investigations, you've opened up. Let's do 60 Minutes. That's been in the news recently. The executive producer just stepped down. You opened an FCC inquiry into whether what they did in terms of the editing of the Kamala Harris interview rose to news distortion. This is separate from the president's own lawsuit. What have you found so far?
And this is where we open up the public comment. I think transparency is very important here. We're seeking comment from the American people. No final decision there yet. Remember, broadcasters are different than a lot of other speakers. And the reason why is because they have a license that denies anyone else that wants to use those airways the ability to do so. Again, the airways are owned by the American public, and everyone that uses those airways has a public interest obligation. And over the years, the FCC has stepped back from enforcing that public interest obligation. I think the FCC should do what Congress wants us to do and enforce those laws. We're going to see where this investigation goes.
Are you threatening to pull their license? Wouldn't that be a pretty drastic step?
Well, it's not a threat. That's a penalty that is in the Communications Act. And if you don't,
But when was the last time the FCC pulled a broadcast license?
yeah, it's been a long time. I think that's part of the issue. If you step back, trust in the national mainstream media is at an absolute low right now. It's not just my view. Jim Bezos himself did an op-ed where he said that. But what's really interesting is that actually local stations, local TV stations have a lot of trust. And so the agenda that I'm trying to run the FCC is to local television stations to serve the public interest. What we've seen is we have national news media, ABC, NBC, CBS, and they're exercising more and more control over those local TV stations. And I don't think that's a good thing for the country. So we're trying to reverse that.
At the same time, it complicates it because you are overseeing this $8 million deal to sell to Skydance. What's taking so long on that?
No, it's not taking long at all. Again, just 100 days ago, we came into the administration. We're running our normal process on that. We actually got a lot of deals that are in the pipeline at the FCC right now. We approved a small deal involving T-Mobile. We have a deal involving T-Mobile and U.S. Cellular. We have a Verizon Frontier deal. So all of our deals are in the pipeline. We're running normal process on it. At the end of the day, I think this is going to help unleash more investment in the country as we work through these transactions that are pending.
Well, what's the holdup specifically on this Paramount deal? Because all the other regulatory agencies are there waiting on the FCC.
No, there's no holdup on that at all. Again, we have all these deals that are pending before us. We came in just 100 days ago. We're running our normal process, running our normal timeline. There's a 180-day clock generally the FCC uses for these. Again, we've just been in office 100 days, so running our normal process on all these deals. You'll see some other ones come through hopefully in the next week or so on the telecom side.
Okay, but what do you tell people about when they wonder whether the 60 Minutes investigation and the president's lawsuit are related to your approving this deal by Paramount to get sold?
Well, they're not. Remember, there's three different things that are going on. On the one hand, you have President Trump's lawsuit, which I haven't read the
transaction before us, but we're running our normal process. And third, there's a CBS complaint, and the last two before the FCC. The first one is not.
I watched your 100-day news conference, and the other issue that you've gone after is the DEI policy, specifically a really sharply worded note to Bob Iger on Disney. What is the status of those investigations, and how are you even going about doing them?
Yeah, the first thing we did, basically day one after President Trump came in, he issued an executive order to end the federal government's promotion of DEI. We did that at the FCC. You'd be shocked. We're spending millions and millions of dollars at the FCC promoting DEI. In fact, it was listed as the agency's number 2 budget priority and strategic priority. We've ended that to focus on our core mission. We've told everybody that's trying to appeal before the FCC that they need to end their own promotion of invidious forms of DEI. Disney and ABC in particular are ones I'm very concerned about. The preliminary data indicates that they look like they're doing intentional discrimination, potentially along race and gender. If that's true, that's a really big deal. So we're looking at that at the FCC.
And what sort of consequences?
There's the full suite of consequences that the FCC could potentially have. So we're going to look at that. But again, the media stuff gets a lot of attention, particularly by the media because it involves the media. But our traditional economic agenda is what we're really pushing hard on as well. That's the deregulation effort. Look, we've got to get more spectrum out there. If you remember the first Trump administration, we got tons of airwaves out there to help bolster our leadership in 5G. For the Biden years, we really fell behind. So right now, we have to get at least 600 megahertz of spectrum out there. Particularly look at AI, that's loading tons of new data on networks. We need more spectrum to carry that capacity. That's one of those important things we're doing.
Okay, but not done with the Disney thing. One more question. Just, will you evaluate it differently for companies like Disney who have said that they're going to roll back some of these DEI initiatives? Bob Iger was pretty clear that our business is to be in the entertainment, not comment on social issues. Does that matter?
Yeah, I think it's a good thing that they're heading in the right direction. I guess one, we'll make sure that it's in substance. And second of all, we got to look at the conduct that took place in the past, and they were sort of intentionally discriminating on race and gender. That's a potential problem under the FCC's own EEO rules. It could be a problem under the EEOC commission. So we're looking at that. But again, we're doing a lot across the board. The space economy is one that we're really proud of at the FCC. We've been doing hundreds of new applications over the first 100 days. I think when you look forward for a couple of years, that's probably one of the most proud things that we do at the FCC is to make sure that American technology companies can launch at the pace and cadence that the private sector wants to.
Yeah, but you said full suite of consequences here on this. What about the threat of blocking mergers? And that's particularly interesting on Verizon, who you've also requested some information, I know, on the DEI front and trying to get their deal done with Frontier Communications. Would you potentially block that deal because of DEI policy?
Yeah, of course. We've been working with Verizon now. I think we've got that in a pretty good shape. Hope to see some progress on that in the next couple of weeks. But I've told everybody that if they want to get a deal done before the FCC, they need to get rid of any forms of discrimination. Again, the FCC has EEO rules. We can't approve a transaction unless we find that's in the public interest. So we're working through these DEI issues with a lot of different companies that are trying to get deals done in the FCC.
And on the question about news bias, you recently called out our parent company, Comcast, for coverage of Abrego Garcia, and sort of raised the question again of news distortion. And I'm wondering how big of an issue this is going to be for you, because you say that you're against censorship and that you're for the First Amendment, but getting into sort of difficult waters here when it comes to deciding who's telling the truth, what's fair on media.
Yeah, when we step back again, I think this goes back to where we started from, which we have the national news media, ABC, CBS, NBC, they've increasingly been controlling so much of what goes on over the airways. That's not actually how the act was intended. We want to empower the actual local TV broadcast station that has the public interest obligation, and oftentimes those are in conflict. We recently see this content coming from Hollywood in New York that's coming out through these local broadcast stations. I hear from the local stations that say they want more freedom to cover the issues that matter in their local communities. That's really what we're trying to drive at.
How does that empower the local stations if you're coming out with the national news?
The local stations want to cover the news in a way that's in the interest of the local community, but the relationship we have with the national brokers is really constrained. That's an issue that we're looking at. Since these affiliation agreements, they give them a lot of control of the local TV stations. How do we push back on that? We get to re-empower those local broadcasters to serve their communities.
And so again, the question of we want free press in this election. First Amendment, on protections. How do you decide what you like and what you don't like to hear?
It's interesting, very unique situations, different than a cable show, where you don't license cable shows, different than podcasts, different than a band on the street, because it's unique medium of broadcast.
Boom. Combine complete, man. Combine complete, baby. What they talking about? What you mean? Combine complete, man. Hey, playing with me like that. Playing with me like that. Like I don't know what I'm doing, man. Like I don't know my bias and stuff. Like I don't know this stuff, man. Smart money concepts, man. Playing with me. Don't play with me. Want to know what I took? That's what I took. On the 1 minute. You see the 1 minute order block here. Oh, that ain't that one. These 1 minute order blocks with the volume imbalance.
You ain't sharing your screen.
And I got you, bro.
You looking at these down counters at what? Like 84, 85 area, 83?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna show you.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. I was just playing it for the live, but I saw these order blocks here, these down close candles.
Yeah.
And then I was just waiting for us to close above this. You know I'm waiting on it to come back, but I figured they probably wouldn't come all the way back. So I mark it in. Take it at this high.
Market. Where your market? Hold on, my other line.
I got in on this 1120 candle off the 1 minute. We closed above here. Came back. I wasn't gonna wait for the order block, just come back a little bit. And then I had my target at this first high. That's all I needed. All I needed to pass the combine was get in down here, take it to this high. Combine complete. Damn, I'm done with that combine. I got one more combine left, and I'm done with combines for a while, bro. Cause I'm supposed to be taking these trades on top step. I could have made that little extra in a real account. I ain't tripping though. I did what I came to do. 250 and 2 PAs, 60 and 1, pass 1 combine, 1 more to go. And I'm chilling on combine for a while. I still ain't when I got my. Oh, I did. All right, true. I passed the combine that renewed next week, but then I got another one that renews tomorrow. I need 1,000 in that one. I ain't gonna push it today. I'll just pay the renewal. Focus on these PAs, man. Real money. Quick little scalp. It's that old 15. What's this? That is a 1 hour gap. Yep. Went into the 1 hour bears gap. That was a target. 122. $11.30. Oh, well, one thing ICT say, you know how we say go one way until lunch, right? And then sometimes I say it be going one way until 11:30. He explained something Saturday about that. When he was saying, when we catch the trade, 10 o'clock trade, hold the trade until about 11:30, around 11:30 lunchtime. When 11:30 lunch starts. Or he say if you miss the direction going in the AM, just wait until 11:30 and wait for a retrace. So that's pretty much what we do with the one direction to 12. We just, if you miss this up move, you wait for 11:30 and wait for a retrace. But it might not happen at 11:30. You might have to wait until lunch. So that still ties into what we already do. It's just a little more confirmation on that retrace coming after 11:30. Especially now, because if we shift now, that'll be a 5-minute shift on all indices after taking that high. $2 minutes to see if that's gonna happen, but if we shift now, I would trust it. I ain't trust none of these bearish moves. I ain't trust this. I ain't trust this. But if we shift now, I would trust it. If we shift on all of them, definitely. 5-minute shift. Catch that trade and tossed up. Let's see the hit time frames. Both hit the 1-hour gap. YM swept the high right here. Instead of taking the high, they swept it. Swept the open. Got a 1-hour volume imbalance right here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 20 seconds. Especially if the YM shift, because the YM being the leader. YM did it. NQ kinda, nope. ES is a definite nope. But the YM did it. You know what I'm finna do? Let me shut this down. Make sure we flatten everything. Make sure I ain't got no ghost trades. Turn the copier off. Done with the copier for the day. If I take another trade, it's gonna be in the other combo. But that's why them bodies matter, boy. Bodies matter. Since they did that little fake shift, come up to this order block, then see what happened. And at that order block, we got a 1 minute. $1 minute gap. Mm-hmm. The YM. Trust the YM. Trust the leader. Follow the leader. Well, I'm gonna have to load up YM, bro. YM, today was the day. To be a Dow trader. They ain't hiding nothing. Everything's clear. All directions are clear. Clear. Even the retrace came clear. She ain't even hide it. Clear.
I don't know. I'm looking at the NQ on the one. It was kind of clear. I mean, like
Yeah,
even though the same thing I said, it closed below the green candles, gave you the retrace back into the gap. Like I mean,
I saw it on the. Oh shit! I'm looking at the damn. Yeah, I saw it. I saw the shift on the one and everything, but you know, man, I'm locked in on the 5, bro. I've been doing good, except for one of my exits. I took an exit off the one. That's the only mistake I can really hit myself with today. Everything else been coming off the 5. Nah, that little scalp I took came off the 1. I can't lie about that. PAs a day, everything came off the 5. Going down, down, down. The up close candles that took out the high, we immediately came back and closed below. Came back 50% into the gap and took out the low. Gave a little money to the people being bearish. Sweep the low and then what? Snatch back on. YM definitely. YM going down. It's over. 5-minute gap. Man.
I got us on the 5. I'm on the 1 minute. I know he's gonna come below 60. I'm back into these 1 minute gaps down there.
Mm-hmm. I almost jumped in it, but I said nah. I was thinking about taking off the 1 minute order block right here. We got made one there, then made another one there. Propulsion, push it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that should get us down. That should get us down to 60. I'm thinking.
Yeah, especially
these 1 minute gaps down here.
Mm-hmm. Especially since NQ being the weakest this whole morning, she should do it. Man, that'd have been nice if I'd have took it.
Mm-hmm.
Rail was at work today?
Honestly, not even sure.
No. I see he's still on here, but he ain't said nothing in a minute.
He probably driving.
Mm-hmm. We had that Netflix news yesterday too, so I was looking for a pullback initially. Netflix. Yeah, they don't bounce from that news. Probably gonna come back to this gap. Come back to the volume and balance. Look at that push. That's why I ain't trust that short. It's that 11 o'clock retrace that I hate.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Is that they come back 50%? Yep. Yes, sir. 50%. You don't have to do that. You can do this. It's all on where you put your field.
Huh?
I said it's all on where you put your field as far as a 50%. What would you anchor your field right now?
Shit, from the highs to the low, man. You gotta get by. On the 5 minute, we bearish, bro. Like, I know it may still be bullish, But on the 5 minute, we bearish for now.
Yeah, I
We
know.
closed below green candles. It came back and retraced right to the open of that green candle on the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Because I do see the shift like on the 1, you know what I'm saying? It closed, but for this to be a continuation of that 5 minute,
check
it
the
do gotta
screen.
close below. Huh?
Say check the screen, man.
I'm looking at.
They gotta close above, but YM was looking like it was gonna close above right here.
Mm-hmm. I'm in the short still. I mean, it's my combine. But,
yeah.
Like, yeah. So I don't like how I look. You see how that one left that 1 minute gap. But it's that
Yeah, and the
order block is
combine
really
take the
high.
short. Shit on the combine is short, clear as day. Clear as day.
But they got to confirm on the 1 minute because it did close above them down candles.
Right.
It closed above again on the 1 minute. Then it's I'm gonna close that bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna close it and go the other way. Buy that bitch up. But I'm watching the 1. This 5 minute candle got to finish. So this 1 minute candle was the last candle in this 5 minute candle. So this is gonna tell us a lot right here.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Probably trade back down to midnight.
I feel lost because I don't know why YM is pushing so hard.
Oh man, I'm down at one of my PAs, man. I had one looking, man, and that was the fucking ENQ, bro. I had 2 of them on that bitch. Bitch.
Dang.
It was going the right way for a little while. I should have just closed that bitch, but it retraced on me. I was down 600. Ain't this a bitch? I stopped in that one. I'm cool. I ain't. But that was my fault. I should have closed it when I noticed it instead of saying,
let's see what happened. Let's see what happened.
See what happened. Yeah, that's my fault. I ain't gonna lie.
Yep.
Like, I'm gonna be real honest with myself, and like that's my fault.
Are you two contracts on NQ?
Yeah, man. Because I thought it was the MNQ because that's what I usually, I usually do 2.
What I about to do?
And I noticed that bitch was moving the way it was moving. I'm there, what the fuck? But like I said, that was my fault. I should have just closed it and reset myself up. But that was my fault. I ain't gonna lie. So, but I'm upping my other PA though, so that's why I said I don't feel as bad, but I do because it's like, damn, I'm supposed to put that in both of them. But,
so you got to rebuild that one then.
Yeah, I gotta put some more money back in there.
Even with MNQ, it's probably like a day or 2.
Yeah, that's all, and that's the thing. You just gotta accept that you don't gotta do all of it in one day. And that's how I feel about the combines too. It's like I don't want to, build a habit of over leveraging my combines, and now I'm gonna start picking up that bad habit. Again, just pressing a button and just it's gonna play out. Got it,
Oh, so YM is the leader. I'm looking at earnings this morning. I don't see no reason why she acting like this. But hey, man. If we're not calling tops, we should gotta keep looking higher. Take our previous day high like we've been doing. If we're not in the business of calling tops, we gotta do what we've been doing. Previous day high. Or they're gonna get an SMT. Why I'm gonna be the only one to take out the high?
That's when it's time to short.
Mm-hmm.
The short. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was telling you when you watch all 3 and you see that shit on the 5, one of them took the high and the other one didn't. Then it closed below the green candle. I mean the up close candle that took the high. That's your SMT. That's when for sure you're gonna get some money on the short.
Because on NQ right now, I can say like, okay, they didn't give a clear shift right here. They gave a clear shift right here. And this right here is just coming back to the entry. They just coming back to the entry. Like, we try to take it immediately, but this is coming back to the entry. Now it's all on. If this, then that. If we bearish, the future come down.
Then you gotta
If we
take.
bullish,
Then you gotta
up.
take your time to say, look what time it is.
Oh yeah.
You got one more 15-minute candle, bro. It's lunchtime, Mike.
Yeah, I know it. That shit over.
Yeah, I done closed the computer and I done closed all that shit. I ain't.
Like we say, the 5 minute, they're gonna give you a buy up, and they're gonna give you a short. This could be the short, especially if you took it on NQ. That was definitely the short. 4 points of heat from 97. 20 points already. 4 points of heat, 20 points. Just know what happened Friday. Remember Friday we were looking. Well, I guess we already hit the target, so we can't say all that. But Friday, they did all that playing around, and then right before lunch, they got 12:58 shot up. 11:58 shot up.
That's like I said, up to 5. Falls below the green candle that took the highs. All it did was retrace back into the 5-minute candles.
Mm-hmm. That was a short.
And then, and then on the 1 minute, we got all these gaps down here on the 1 below midnight. You know what I'm saying? Them few gaps that we never traded back into. So,
right.
That could be somewhere that they want to get to and try and get to. Because on the 1 minute, we just closed back below green candles that took some highs. So, I don't know.
And on the 1, all time frames aligned. Won't get me. Not today.
And the YM is
outside.
pumping, bro.
Outside. Shit. Mm-hmm. Yep, I remember. I remember how you did me. Come back right before lunch and take the house again.
You guys heard from Deontay in a while?
Who's doing charge back, man? Who the fuck?
Jay. Dion, D can't come on like he used to. They got him at the front. He on they said they got him in the office at the front where everybody can see. So he can't be on the phone like he used to be.
Right, he don't send no messages when he even get off work. He don't want to talk to us. He can't get it. He don't want to hear that shit. I'm call his ass later on.
Finna say, bro, don't even jump on for his lunch, bro. He probably be over in the big zone. You know he said he was leaving NQ alone and going to goal.
And probably watching goal with them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call him though for sure though later on. Hit him up, man. Check on my boy. Tell him he gotta set his life up around. He gotta set up work around this shit.
For real.
Let motherfuckers know, man. Hey, when I get to work, I'm gonna do all I can, but I'll take the first break. That's what I tell motherfuckers at work. My shift started at 6:10. I'm telling motherfuckers, hey Joe, I'm going on break about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Like, you know, most people don't want to go on lunch that early. They say, you know, ain't nothing open. Right. I ain't worried about eating. Shit, I don't get up.
Right, hey, we gonna eat in this market, man.
Hell yeah. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? That's like I said, that's why I take an early break. I don't get no fuck. Straight up. Y'all people take an early break. Yeah, it's bullshit. It's probably gonna get them highs or something up to that.
Yeah, man. I saw it, man. Friday, bro. That's all. That's why I was not gonna take that short. I saw it clear as day. It gave points, man. It gave some money.
Yeah.
It definitely gave money. But I know me. If I get in and it start going like this, all right, now I'm starting to look. I'm ducking all downhill. I'm thinking, boy, we finna come down. Because my mind don't be thinking scalps. I get in the trade, boy. I'm looking 50 to 100 points. Like, what can we hit?
You see what I was just saying? Them gaps down there on the 1 minute. Look, turn around, ain't going that far.
Only time really when my mind be thinking scalps is when I'm trying to pass a combine. If I just need a little bit more to pass this combine, then I be thinking scalps. Other than that, man, I'm trying to hold. I'm looking for the big one.
Yeah, man.
As soon as I get in there and they give me 10, 20 points, but I'm looking at where's 100 points at?
Right.
Show me a target 100 points away. I'm automatically thinking like that. Just have to know myself, bro. Like, scalps don't be for me. Look at YM done close above. YM took the high. ES swept. NQ can't even do that. Stop above the high, the short still might play out. NQ might not take it. 25-point stop. NQ might not take it. Right now.
Said that for this to line up, that's when you gotta go to the 1 minute. You feel me? Like it's bullish right now.
Mm-hmm.
So for that to line up, you know what I'm saying? You gotta see it close below some other shit though. So it's bullish right now though on the 1. So it'd be tough to try and short that like that.
What they doing? Trying to get that high, 3 minutes. One direction till lunch. YM gave a 5-minute shift and went to the 5-minute gap. Took the high. Telling her she is not bearish at all. Gave you a short just to go to the 5-minute gap. turn around, take the high. 20 minutes
You
later.
probably going for that the weekly gap up there.
Oh yeah, we still waiting to see how the day play out to see.
Right.
Should I put my weekly target higher or lower? But yeah, that's the target from last week. That ain't changed. That ain't went nowhere. That ideal ain't went nowhere. That ideal still here. One minute shift with the gap. Oh, that's a 2 minute. Same thing. 1 minute shift with the gap. Shift it right here. Shift it again. Swept that. The last time I was like Friday, I said I didn't want to take it up because I didn't see the target seemed too close, but the target could be 181. The inward.
Probably want what you say, 80, 81, 82.
If they want to go get it today. Still got a big old got his 1 hour gap.
Right, and then trade into the 1 hour gap shifted on the 5, so you got to see if it's gonna hold though.
Time frame alignment. 1 hour gap shift on the 5.
But at the same time, on the 15 minute, it's telling us something totally different. Hold above on the 15.
Yep.
So that's something telling us something totally different.
That's what I was looking at this morning when I was when they was running up right here. I was like,
go to the 15 minute real quick.
I'm on the 15
I got
now.
this mark. Look to the left. There's an inversion gap right there. Go down one. Yeah. Put the box right there. Came to 50%, and it, you know what I'm saying? I got that mark right now. So that's kind of what I'm looking at on my chart, like just looking. Like, oh, okay, it inverted that, came back above it, traded back into it to push us back higher, you know?
Right.
And then if you look at it, that's your true shift on the 15 minute. You know what I'm saying? All them down candles. Once we close above that on the 15, that's your true shift.
But they
You know what I'm
doing the
saying?
same thing they did Friday.
Uh,
So they doing the same thing they did Friday. Waited till lunch and then spiked up.
right. Damn, I'm mad I did that in my PA. I should have closed it.
NQ still lagging.
But it's going though. It's going though.
Look at the other ones.
Oh yeah.
YM already took previous day.
Yeah. YM took previous week high.
Yeah,
I got a
day and
level
week.
41,600 for 41,600. That's the value imbalance on the YM. 41,600, bro. Weekly.
Mm-hmm.
Weekly chart. 41,600 on the YM weekly. That's my target for that. Weekly for the ES, I got this rejection block for the wick. Or shit, I don't know. I know I got 57.73. That's the wick of this last candle. And then on the ENQ, I got 292. That's 50% of this wick on the weekly, bro. So we got some upside that I'm looking at. ENQ 192. That's what I'm looking at. I mean ENQ, yeah, I think it's 192. Let me see one more time. ENQ, no, 292. My bad, 292.
All right, I'm grab that.
Yeah.
Keep on pushing. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Don't stop. Move. I'm doing all this talking about what happened Friday. Gotta remember. And she ran up and hit CE and slapped down like 50, 60 points. Then ran back up.
Yeah, it's time to get them Asian eyes and that gap. Oh, man.
Sean, you still in? We're talking about Asia high.
Yeah.
Tap yet? No.
Hey, I'm just waiting for tomorrow to put that request in, huh?
Yeah.
You got a request with Apex?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it down. Fingers crossed. I want those games. happening to me.
So you had drew down more than 150? I mean 750 or something?
Not in one trade. It was among multiple trades. But the day I ended green. The day was ending day green. But I felt like they may pull some suckers to see. I might, if they reset it like how they did for James, that was on my day 3 maybe. Day 4, I won't trip too much because I still had like 3 days of like 800 in a row, and then that day was when that stuff happened. So I'll see what they say. But they deny me, I'm done with them.
Say if they deny you, you done with them. I don't blame you. There you go. They swept the high.
Yeah, I'm gonna cancel all my active ones.
Because my shit went out. It was connecting to the Wi-Fi. Now you said they reset James' account.
But he said he was missing 5,000.
So what? James got to wait at the other 8 days to try and take a payout now.
I think so. Kind of like he ain't even he's about to cancel his account and charge back credit card. So. Yeah, which I would be too. But,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I've requested payouts and they ain't pay me, and then I lost that bitch in 4 days. Hate that shit, folks. But like you said, man, you just gotta take our time, man. Especially if you got that type of money in there. I've done that shit too. Had 5,000 in that bitch, lost all that shit in 4 days, bitch.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now, like 54.9.
Yeah, so it's like, but with that type of money in there, it's like you don't gotta be wild now. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit. Take your time, make the money and close that bitch. Put your request in, see what they say after that. Once you need like don't you just need the $50 a day for the pay?
It ran up, took the high, came back down, ran back up.
Yeah. So once you got that type of money in there, it's like
there's
nothing, you know, super duper rush.
You're right.
It's easier said than done, though.
Right.
See a setup and be like, oh, I'm gusto.
Push. Do what you did Friday.
You want to buy up?
Mm-hmm. Just
They
based
still
off
pass
what it
that
did
combine?
Friday when they took the high, came down, and then ran back up.
How much you need for the combine?
Shit, I passed that combine.
Okay.
It's my top step.
It's a top to PA.
Mm-hmm. See if they're gonna push up a little higher for the retrace. Close above on the 5 on everything.
Oh man, on my birthday Saturday, man.
Oh yeah, trying to get a
Yeah.
payout for the birthday.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah,
That'd be nice, man.
yeah, I'm trying to get one with you.
My birthday Saturday. I ain't been doing shit. I ain't got no clothes. I ain't went to ball shit at night. My girl said, "Hey, you ain't doing that, man. I don't give a fuck about my birthday. I do, but I don't."
Trying to get one with you. I can just keep racking up in this dang pulling up.
How many days you got a bonus? You got more than 10 now?
Yeah, I got more than 10 days. I just need the money now. I thought I was about there to you correct it, Ralph. Ralph had me thinking I was wrapped up. So a couple more days I was requesting. Now it's like another week or two at the pace I'm going, which I ain't tripping. The 2 PAs that I started out
Still got
only doing micros, I'm gonna keep only doing micros. Now I got 2 more PAs for if I want to go a little heavy.
Like I want to activate one tomorrow and do the same thing.
Yeah, I got a bonus. I didn't activate it because I put myself on that budget. So I got to get a payout.
Right before you unlock that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel you. Shit, you gotta, man, like you said, you gotta put the budget together, man.
I already have $60 for renewal this week, so I'm got $41.
Right. So you just do 100. You say you want to try and put yourself with just $100 a week, or just maybe I don't know.
Really 100, 200 max, but
right.
I'm gonna stick with 100, 150.
Mm-hmm.
Not the renews, then I might just cancel some renewals.
Yeah.
Focus on PA.
That's what I did. Cause like I said, man, I can take this one trade and be cool. All right, I'm done. Yeah.
Get above that high for me, pretty please. Shift it on the 1. I appreciate you. Get above that high for me, please, ma'am.
Yeah, retrace caught me.
Yeah, 11 o'clock. After 11 o'clock, I told you, boy, I hate it. I hate that 11 o'clock retrade, boy. It's going to give you something nasty. It's either going to go in your direction or not. You just got to be ready. You got to brace yourself. As soon as I see 10:50, and I'm in a trade, and don't worry about 11 o'clock. Push, baby, please. I'm just hoping the lagger become the leader. Let the lagger become the leader. And NQ start pushing.
BS was the lagger there now.
We're going to see who take this high first. Then we'll know.
Because BS left the lows initially. It was weird. But you know, I am. She probably outside, right?
Nah, not yet. It's been that way all morning, but not right now. SMTs at the highs, cause they crazy. Don't this one got like that. Mm-hmm. Take us to the NWAD. Oh, previous day high. Which one higher? NWAD 181, previous day high 27. Take me to previous day high then. Shit. Nvidia turned around. Netflix pushing. Microsoft pushing. Meta pushing. The VIX going down. Amazon looking good. Apple weak, which is crazy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Where we at?
I went over to the boy in them Zoom, see what they're talking about. They on their TFA. Like
Time frame
Miley
alignment.
finally got to them. Yeah, Miley finally got to them.
And do that.
Did you
They
hop
got
on the Zoom call?
They got a name. Nah, I was listening, but I don't really say much. But the dude, the Anthony dude, be trading it, trying to help them out with that shit. But like I said, you can show everybody the setup like ICT said. He gonna tell you where it's going. He gonna tell you how to get in and put no stop or none of that shit though. Like that's somebody else.
Somebody got to take the high for me. Somebody.
And they got a name for it there, but they TFA. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Time frame alignment, man.
Time frame alignment. I'm like, yes, I guess.
There we go. There we go in Q.
They don't trade unless it's the macro.
Here we go in Q. Lag will become the leader. Let's go.
You heard me, Marley?
Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, they be trading around the 850 times and shit like that.
Like the 50 to 10 to the hour.
Mm-hmm.
Macros on. I saw that. I went in. I saw him say that one time. I was like, yeah, let me get out of here. Let me go and get out of here. He talking about macros only, and I don't even like the macros. Not really. Some of them, I ain't gonna say that. At 1050 to 1110. It's not my favorite. I took one off at that high right there.
What you have on that 2 micros?
Mm-hmm. I got the other one covered.
How much was your stop?
It was less than 40. I think I put it below 93, 92, something like that. I wasn't trying to risk much, especially if it was gonna do what I wanted it to do. Yeah, it shouldn't have came that low. I want them to push, go up, sweep the high, come down like it's time to short, and then go back up. Same thing you did Friday. That was a nice move, nice little shakeout.
And then with me looking at this, how I'm looking at it, because there's no SMT at the highs right there, like on this 5 minute when it closed below, go to the left. You're gonna go up.
What you talking about?
that what we was looking at on the 5 minute for the short.
All
Like
right.
it was coming lower.
Yeah.
Nah, when it closed below,
Yeah.
because there's no SMT. It ain't no valid short. I mean, that's a scalp. You know what I'm saying? Like now, one of them would have took the highs, the other one didn't, and then closed. That's when you know what I'm saying. That's when you will see.
Yeah. I mean, but
yeah.
It still was a valid trade, especially on YM. On YM, that was a valid trade.
No,
it
what
closed
I'm saying
below right here, retested here, and went straight to the 5 minute gap.
Right,
that's your trade.
Valid.
That's the trade.
Yeah, that's the trade. But what I'm saying, like, as far as the continuation, you know how like we want to trade, like.
Yeah. But for the continuation,
that's what I'm just looking at.
Today just ain't the day. Right now, like
today ain't the day.
The AM session it was bullish.
Yeah,
like you can't look at it going too far too fast.
Exactly. And then that was your first time being able to pull a field on the 5 minute from that low to the high. That came back for you.
That was the first field retrace. First real retrace of the day. Now we done took that high. If we mess around and shift again up here, that one should be nice. Ooh, I don't like how YM did that. See, now I'm hoping the lag will become the leader because the YM getting weak. ES kind of weak. NQ still green. So I want NQ to become the leader now and take us to where we need to go. You know what? I ain't gonna say crazy, but I'm glad I haven't had a day where I gotta end my live and be like, well, guys, we got it wrong today. I ain't had one of them days yet on live. I hope I never do, but I know it probably will happen. But so far, target being hit every day. Whether I was in for the full move or not. I wasn't even aiming that high this morning when we opened 8:30 right here. I was looking at London. We opened at 9:30. I was looking at the 1 hour gap and up here. So my target's hit. I ain't really. This can happen today. Or they can reach out there and play around and do it in Asia. 1 minute buy model. I need to continue. Continue. Straight up to the target. Buy model on the 1 minute. Close above. Expansion, retrace, close above. Need expansion, retrace. Expansion, retrace, keep going. I'm mad I closed out the contract now. $12.30. Let's see what this 30 minute look like. $12.30 take us to 149. One minute, retrace, close above, retrace, close above. Don't shift. $30 new 30. She's gonna push it. Might as well push it till 1 o'clock. 5 minute gapper. Keep going. No gaps. Big gap. Ooh, nasty. Shift on the 1, I'm out.
So a 5 minute bearish gap. Bullish gap.
Mm-hmm. They'll probably do me how they always do me.
Mm-hmm.
Make it look like a shift on the 1 just to go to the gap and go back up.
Yeah.
That's the typical flavor of things. Typical flavor.
Stank out here.
Back to the order block. Gotta stay off that 1, man. Gotta stay off the one, man. Stop should have been right here, 103. Let's see, I passed 34, so I can still trade 32. 32. For the live, man, that's it for the day, man. Shutting it down at lunch. Finna go eat. Be back tomorrow. Pre-market. Sometime between 8 and 9. Tomorrow pre-market.